okay out here?
Could go for someplace less chilly, to be honest.
We're all fine back here. You look pretty cold, though.
No kidding. I've got to have something that can keep us warm. Insulation barrier.
Oh, that looks mighty warm.
Perfect. This should be enough to keep me in working order.
Well, albeit we don't get many tamers out here. Sure are dressed light for walking in this bitter cold.
Can you tell me what's going on around here?
This chill set in out of nowhere about 10 days back. It's claimed more than a few of our own.
So what's your story? What brings you out this way?
I heard good things about the food.
If you heard good, then you heard right. You should visit the Tiger's Flame soon.
Not many people around, huh?
Seems this area isn't used to getting this cold. Glad this place was easy to find. Sorry to barge in.
I'm sorry, sir. Unfortunately, we're closed for the day.
All right then. When do you open tomorrow?
The restaurant won't be opening up tomorrow either, I'm sorry to say. We've been forced to use all of our firewood for heating, and now we don't have any wood left to use for cooking.
I understand. But everything about this place tells me the food is amazing. I'm trying it no matter what. You just need firewood?
Yes, but cutting down more trees now isn't going to help much. Burning freshly chopped wood produces far too much smoke to be used for the kind of cooking we do in here. It needs to sit and dry for at least a year first.
Got it. Thank you.
Are you okay, Yuji? We're headed off again already?
Wait, weren't we supposed to eat first?
Which trees make good firewood?
Who knows? Beats me! Couldn't tell ya!
Couldn't even offer you a guess.
Guess we might as well just cut a bunch down. What magic will do the trick here? Summon axe.
Whoa!
Something about this feels wrong. But so be it. You never know. Until you try. I don't know if that was the axe or the combat arts doing the work, but these magical skills sure do come in handy.
Look at all this!
Like a work of art!
And now I need to dry it out. Can you guys use slime moisture absorb or not?
What?
Never heard of it. Might it involve drinking?
Does it taste good?
Guess it's worth a shot. Slime moisture absorb.
Yuji, this firewood's looking pretty dry already.
It's lighter, that's for sure. Okay, pack all this up for me, please. Can you guys fit it all in there?
Of course we can! So light and completely dry, too. Where in the world did you find this?
Can you use that to cook?
I'll go call the chef.
It's too dry. Fully dehydrated wood burns too strong. Burns everything. Can't cook anything good with wood like that.
Moisturize.
I don't know how you made this firewood, but
Will this work?
like I told you, kid, this is no good for... Where is this from? This is perfect wood! Hefty but dry! I have never seen a piece so perfectly dried in all of my life. It's as if it exists solely for use in the kitchen. Now get in the kitchen and light the stoves!
Right, I want it, chef.
The perfect flame! Where did you get this?
My slime here made it for us.
I don't understand, but with firewood like this, I can fix something real special.
Something real special, huh?
How much wood did you bring me?
I have about this much with me at the moment. Use slime moisturization to make this all like that last piece.
You got it!
Coming right up! We got this!
I would never have imagined slimes were capable of doing all this.
If that's not enough, I can go back out and cut a few more.
All right, we need to get you fed. I'll whip you up some of my finest work.
Here you are.
Whoa!
Apologies for the wait. That's a grilled Angus cattle steak with Rishia herbs.
Steak and veggies. It smells fantastic. This flavor! The deliciously grilled beef hits first, swiftly followed by the sweet yet tart sauce made from the vegetables, mixing with juices from the steak, combining in a burst of flavor I've never felt before. There's no doubt in my mind, this is the greatest work of culinary art I've tasted since I woke up in this world. Well, thank you for that. It was incredible. I could eat this for days on end.
The restaurant's best dish is actually a stew, but it takes a while to make, so I cook that instead.
Stew, you say? I'll have to come back and try it tomorrow.
But you know, we shouldn't be using all this firewood just to cook. The whole town is running low on the wood they need to heat their homes.
All you need is more firewood then, right?
Well, yes, but you don't...
I'll be back tomorrow. Not that I have any idea whatsoever how much firewood a town needs. All anyone's looking for is firewood. Hi, I'd like this job.
That's excellent, thank you. Is this going to be your first firewood cultivation request?
Yeah.
The guild requires all firewood deliveries to be cut to a standard size and shape. Since this is your first job for us, you should start by heading out to the eastern gate and finding our firewood leader, Wodka, for further instructions on the specifics of the job.
So you're an adventurer, are you? Well, you're a pair of hands, at least. The town can never have too much wood. It needs 5 tons a day to function properly. But we can't keep up with demand.
Seems the situation is pretty dire.
None of us were ready for a frost like this. Some nearby villages that weren't hit by it have offered help, but it's far from enough.
Has the village of Messias helped?
That place? It's deserted. Been abandoned out there for a good long while now, too. Far as I know, there's no one there to help.
So, who did I meet?
Anyway, have you ever cut any firewood before?
Technically speaking, I suppose. Just once today, though.
All right, well, show me what you can do. We'll take a look at what you've got and go from there. No offense, but you don't look all that strong, so try not to overdo it.
Next, we split up these logs into sections and cut them down the middle, right?
Yeah.
Does a length of 40 centimeters sound good?
Yeah.
With 2 cuts down the middle.
Yeah.
And 4 cuts for bigger logs?
Yeah.
All set then. Will this get the job done?
Yeah. I've got more than a few questions, but with firewood this perfect, what I don't have are complaints.
Okay, thanks. I'll get my slime started then, trying out all this new wood.
What?
Say bye to that moisture!
What the?
I'll go and cut some more then.
Oh, right.
Wow, excellent work, Wodka. You are back unusually early today.
It's all thanks to that fella. He took down hundreds of trees at a time and split them right into firewood in seconds. And then he used his slimes to carry it all back to town, too.
He did all that using slimes? Amazing. I didn't know magic like that truly existed.
What do you mean?
Well, I think I heard about it at one of the churches before. We were told the legend of a mighty beastmaster, one who could use slimes to transport things.
Legends, huh? Maybe Father Style might know more. Better ask next time I see him. My slimes still have some more firewood stored away, but I don't think it will all fit in here. There's still about 3 days worth left.
3 days worth? So about 50 kilograms then?
Huh? I was told you use 5 tons a day.
You, what? 3 days worth for the whole town?
That should do it, Yuji!
Just like you asked.
There's so much wood.
You mean there's still more?
I honestly have no clue. Tell me, how much wood do we have left?
Another batch about this big!
That's still only 3 days worth, though. You still have some open firewood jobs, right?
We do, but this is a lot of really strenuous work, isn't it? Shouldn't you rest now?
They're worried after just this? Guess this world really does care about its people more than home.
Here you go. Ricardo's famed Angus cattle and Risha herb stew. And for all your friends here, we have some excellent raw cuts and a heaping helping of Risha herbs on the side.
Now that looks good!
And it's courtesy of the town. From what I've been hearing, you did us all a pretty big favor out there.
Let's see. The slow stewed beef just crumbles apart inside your mouth, but the flavor stays around, playing a perfect harmony with the rich taste of the vegetables in a miraculous symphony. The rich flavor goes beyond anything I've ever known, exploding in a big bang of divine glory. This is a dish fit for the very gods themselves.
I'm so happy!
A glorious feast!
One more, please.
Liked it, did ya? I'm glad I got to make that dish again for a change, but no matter how good, it's still not my best work.
It isn't?
Our Risha herb field has been plagued by some terrible monsters lately, and while they're in there, they eat up all the very best herbs.
And this is the only place I know where anyone grows those things. I could make you something even more delicious, but I'd need better herbs if I was going to do that.
What sort of monster is giving you trouble? Let's split into 2 teams. One to search for monsters, and another to defend the field.
Okay! We'll hold down the field for sure!
Show yourself, monster!
We'll go find them!
Just leave it to us!
They're in for a serious beating!
We'll show them what for!
They'll be crushed to a pulp!
We're looking for a greedy boar. It's bound to be somewhere in those woods, but there's no telling how alert it is now. So don't let your guard down.
Don't worry about a thing! We'll get them!
I'll go this way!
Then I'll head that way!
We'll track them down post-haste! Got an eye on them! Over here! Prepare to meet your fate!
You're going down!
Time to do this! We're in over our heads!
This ain't looking good!
Yuji, send us some magic quick!
Every time. Fireball!
you! Behold our strength!
And don't you forget it!
Your days of hogging up all the Ricia herbs are gone for good.
There's more!
Over here as well!
Let's take them both out in one go!
They must have taken out at least 50 by now. The rest are getting harder to find.
Yuji, we found something weird out here!
Something round and unusual.
Huh? You don't know what this is either?
No, I've never seen anything like it, but I sense faint traces of magic coming from it.
It took on a darker hue.
Is this thing...
It seems to be absorbing your magic.
I bet it's a dragon's grace. I wouldn't be surprised if those cursed magic stones come from this thing.
You think so? Makes sense. The magic in this area is weak because this stone is absorbing all the magic it can get a hold of.
Absorbing all the magic? Can low levels of magic make a place cold like this all of a sudden?
Sure can. And places with way too much magic around can get as hot as volcanoes, too.
So this frost is because of this stone, then? Do these things ever just appear naturally?
No. Somebody had to have made this. I still feel a trace of human magic that isn't yours.
I'm going to try and purify it. We can find whoever's behind it later. Anti-magic barrier. Dispels curse extreme.
Wow!
Okay, slimes. Spread out and see if you can find any more of these stones.
Roger!
Thoughtography. That's a total of 108 purified magic stone ores. And they're spread out inside a perfect circle. I have a feeling we're gonna find something big at the center of it. Which would be... right about here. Report, Slimes. Have any of you picked up on anything?
Seems like a normal forest. Nothing beyond the usual, I'm afraid.
They're right. It does look normal, but something about this still feels seriously off. And I don't mean the unnatural clash between all this greenery and heavy snow. It's like there are bigger trees intentionally put here to throw off the balance. Is this all some high-level camouflage?
Yuji, what's wrong? Pick up on something?
Something is wrong with this forest. Everybody back away from this area now. Proud Wolf, I need you to help me get the slimes out of here.
You got it.
Okay!
Aye, aye!
What are you planning to do, Yuji?
Destroy this forest. Probably not what you want to hear.
It's fine. The forest is strong and will be able to grow back to its natural strength over time. But if they used cursed magic stones, then there's no way of telling what might happen to the rest of the ecosystem here.
All right, well, here we go. Let it burn! Hellfire of Demise!
What is it?
Looks like it's an entrance to somewhere. Want to find out where?
Not really.
Yuji sounds excited!
All for that little town?
Yup. I only need one reason to save that place. The food is delicious.
sure is dark.
We may make progress down this way.
Let's check it out!
Yuji, everything okay?
No trouble or nothing?
Hey, Dryad, you head back into the woods. There's no telling what we'll find in here.
Oh, be careful, please! Hey, Yuji!
You gotta check this out!
Huh? What is this?
This place is huge.
And so is this thing!
It's some sort of machine. Since when does this world have tech that's anything like this?
Yuji!
Huh?
There's a whole bunch more over here.
I wonder what it is!
Looks like another one of those things. Could this be where they're making the magic stones?
What's going on?
Did you see if the magic infuser's still working?
Those capes.
This stone's no good.
We better go report this to Javier.
Javier? Is he the one who's making these things? Better be more careful from here on.
Yahoo! Wonder what we'll find next.
Bet it'll be fun!
We'll be off then!
Monster stealth. Guess I might as well leave it to them. Sure are lots of diverging paths.
Yuji!
We found the guys from before! And we shan't let them escape!
Ah!
Can you get in?
Leave it to us. Hey,
Heh, we're built for this!
Huh?
Looks like a dead end.
Not even room to squeeze through!
Hey, where'd those two go?
Hey, over here.
And there's another one over here!
2 handles. That would explain why they came as a pair. Slimes, pull both those levers at the same time.
you got it. Ready, jump!
Wow! Nice thinking, Yuji!
Yay! Here we come! Verily!
Those slimes sure are making up some serious ground in that dungeon down there.
Yeah, the place seems surprisingly large.
Yuji, we hit another dead end.
But there's something here.
Looks like it leads above ground. Can you climb it?
No problem. Hop, step, jump.
That's...
Hey, I recognize this place.
It's the Smiley People Village!
Yup. That's Messius.
Master Javier, we have serious news to report.
Those capes. Are they all followers of the Blue Moon of Salvation? Seems like they secretly took over this abandoned village so they could forge magic stones here.
You're telling me that explosion in the forest actually destroyed our cursed well?
It appears so. Not only that, but the magic infuser was also damaged.
Many of the stones we were forging are still incomplete.
How could this have happened now?
Was that what that big machine was? And what does a curse well do?
Gather anyone who doesn't have work. I'm putting together a search party for more cursed magic ores. Moments ago, our curse well was completely destroyed. The scale of the explosion was nothing any human is capable of. I fear a meteorite impact was the culprit. Now it's on us to retrieve the cursed magic ores from the forest at all costs. We may not get all 108, but get as many as you can, quickly!
Those must be the ores they used to make the cursed magic stones. Sure glad they use such clear naming conventions.
But sir, won't people notice if we all go out together? What are we going to do if someone happens to spot one of us?
You will kill them. And don't worry about making it look natural. Now that the curse well has been destroyed, we have no need for this village anymore. Now go!
Yes, sir!
Sounds to me like they're getting out of hand, which means there's only one thing to do before things get worse. All slimes in the forest, I want you to spread out and encircle the village. But we don't want to be so close that they notice. Make your circle 1 kilo outside its perimeter.
You got it! We're basically done already!
That's them slimes for you. Always quick to it.
Good. Once that's done, find out if there's anyone else in the village besides the Blue Moon followers.
You got it! We can handle that! Looking for people, looking for people.
Master Javier, what should our next move be?
We're going to abandon this village the very moment we find our curse.
It would appear that this lot is the only one who takes shelter in the village at this time.
Now's our chance then. Let's explore the area a little bit. Slimes.
You got it!
Wow, look how bright it is in here!
Slimes, quietly pack up all the books and documents for me. Take the entire bookshelf if you want.
Sure thing!
Found a few documents.
And a letter, too! Yuji, here they come!
Faster than I thought. Spell transfer, magical net.
When the end comes, we will cleanse this whole tainted world!
These guys too, huh?
What now?
If we let them escape, they'll drag some innocent people into this. Plan's still on.
Okay! Yuji! There's another sealed door!
I can't fit!
It's closed real tight!
That's some security. But wait. Slimes, do you see any levers nearby this one?
No, nothing of the sort.
This room sure is bright, though!
So shiny!
There were 5 of them at the end, so maybe... Slimes, I want each of you to stand before one of the lamps.
You got it!
Spell transfer, Wind Slicer.
That did the trick!
Are you seeing this?
Wow, look at how shiny it is!
We got real jewels!
We've got skellies, too!
These people are devoted, but I can't imagine that's someone who wanted to die in there.
Yuji! One of their numbers is headed that way!
Impossible.
What do you mean we've lost our treasure and sacred texts?
Is it possible we have a thief here?
But how did they do it, though?
They're starting to catch on. Now what? Do I hit them with the Hellfire of Demise?
Master Javier, we're not picking up any traces of our scout team.
What? Not a single one?
So it would seem. They're just gone.
without leaving the faintest trace behind.
Then the explosion that ruined our stones was an attack on us after all. Likely by whoever stole from us as well.
But sir, if they're this powerful, then what could they be waiting for? Why haven't they finished us off already?
There's only one potential explanation that makes any sense whatsoever.
Wait, you think they've figured out how it works?
How what works?
Yes. I believe they know of the cleansing flame. If all of us here meet our fate, it is set to erupt, cleansing this disgusting world with its glorious blaze. And since they held off, our enemy must be aware of its existence.
That's good to know. Guess I'm glad I didn't just burn the place down.
Well, what do you think our best move is, sir?
We're going to strike back. None are present in this place now but us five, and our intruder, that is. Surely you need no other explanation.
Behold, we prepare to cleanse this tainted world!
Things are getting rumbly! This is bad!
Inside flanks! Emergency retreat time! Group up now!
Easy, what are we gonna do?
Escape this! Spell transfer! Barrier sphere! Defense boost!
How is this gonna work?
This is gonna be rough, but bear with me. Spell transfer! Concussive blast!
We have taken to the skies!
Good. Anti-physical barrier! Anti-magic barrier! Spell transferring barrier! Can't be sure just how strong this cleansing flame of theirs is going to be.
We're back!
Hey!
All accounted for!
This isn't going to hold. I need a stronger barrier. Nothing? Then I'll just have to make one.
Eugene's not gonna hold much longer!
Those black flames are gonna bust loose!
Black flames. That's it. Just spells and ice. Sounds strong to me.
Eugene! The end is nigh!
Total isolation array!
This is gonna be bad!
My other barriers are done for. This total isolation array is all I've got. Can I hold out long enough? till you try.
Cut that one a little closer than you wanted, huh?
Didn't realize you were there.
Of course I was.
Hiding the entire time.
Not the entire time.
You certainly weren't within sight.
You could definitely see me.
You were scared, weren't you?
No, I was just slacking off. Just hear me out.
That means no dinner for you.
What? No, Yuji!
Oh, look, Yuji!
Yuji's back!
I'm so happy you're not hurt.
Had us worried there, kid. You just up and vanished when you went after those greedy boars.
What? Did I miss something?
You didn't notice that huge explosion? We saw it from here.
And it wasn't just one either, there were two. We thought maybe meteors were raining down on us.
Again with that. What's with the people here and a fear of meteorites? Good thing they didn't land anywhere in town.
Yeah, you're telling me. But there might have been a good side effect. The frost is finally thawing.
Huh? I guess the warm weather really is back for good.
Hey, Yuji!
Good morning, Yuji!
We're having a big celebration to honor the end of winter. You should come join us.
Look, the guest of honor's finally here.
Guest of honor?
That'd be you. You single-handedly got our firewood reserves filled. If this place freezes again, we're all set.
And that makes you the star of our defrosting celebration.
Honestly, this feels like a bit too much. But here's to a newly warm Ricardo.
Ricardo! So, Yuji, I wanted to come thank you for handling our greedy boar problem. We got stocked up on the very best Rishia herbs this morning.
Which means...
Yep. This here's the real deal, kid. Angus cattle and Rishia herb stew. A masterclass special treat.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. It's just so...
Is everything all right, Yuji? You passed out.
I've never seen a man cry himself unconscious.
But have you ever seen a face as happy as that?
That stew was really good. Oh well, I'd better start looking through these books we got from Messias.
Nighty-night. Ah.
Was a spell cast on these? This is the only one that still has any text. It's a list of some sort. Looks like these are the names of people the Blue Moon of Salvation was going after.
Haven't you found him yet?
Don't worry. I'll finish him off the second I do.
You'll do no such thing, unless you want to make me truly angry.
Now come on, lighten up. I just have an itch for a murder I can commit is all. An itch I'm looking to scratch soon. Whoa!
Well, we can't let our guard down until we know exactly what we're dealing with.
And if he does turn out to be a legitimate threat, what then?
In that case, I'm going to dig out his eyes, skin him alive, tease him, torment him, and kill him myself.
Now you've got me even more excited. Huh?
Find him?
Yeah. I sure did. Got you now, Yuji the Adventurer.
Sure was fun!
Once I knew my name was on some kind of hit list, I couldn't hang around in Ricardo any longer.
Huh? You can't leave! You just got here!
Apologies. Something's pulling me away. Do you have any idea where I should go next?
Well, let's see. Oh! Why don't you try out Boginia?
What's there?
The area's famous for its monster armor. For a tamer like yourself, it's a perfect destination.
Oh.
And if you're going to buy monster armor while you're there, I suggest you visit Geigel's workshop. He's a master craftsman, despite his gruff attitude. He's renowned throughout the world.
All right. Sounds good.
Wonder what this next place will be like. I hope this culinary offerings impress.
Same here. Can't wait to find out.
The whole gang might get even stronger once we get there.
Yuji, someone's watching us!
Yeah, I noticed.
I've got my eyes on you, Yuji the Adventurer.
Sounds like they've been searching for you for a while.
Look at this guy, napping without a care in the world. A sitting duck. Still against just finishing him now?
I am. The guild is starting to show concern over these unusual deaths. Besides, this Yuji is still only a prospective target.
That may be technically true, but it'd be easy enough to bump the guy way up the list after we take him out.
Do whatever you want. But no, you'll die by my hand if you touch him right now.
Fine, whatever. But I'm telling you, this guy just looks like an ordinary tamer. We're wasting time watching him that we could be spending on other targets.
We'll move on to the others in time, after we determine that he is not a threat to the cause.
So, the wicked blue moon of salvation spends its days sitting around watching kids now?
I had a feeling it might be them. Leaving Ricardo was definitely the right move. They sure don't look friendly, and I wish I could take them down here. But if they disappear while tracking me, that'll put a bigger target on my head. I need to find a way to get myself off of that list.
Boginia, huh?
It makes sense. This is where you go to get monster armor. See? Straight to Geigel's. He makes the best monster armor around. Yuji may turn out to be more talented than he looks after all. It's hard to see anything from here.
He's just perusing the wares right now. Looking at the price tag on some items. Seems pretty interested. Looks like he doesn't have the cash, and now he's getting shooed off. Appears he gave up. Now he bumped into some guy and... Seriously? Now he's in front of a food stand and... He only has 2 coins to his name?
He's too poor to even afford food?
Now he's using his slimes to... find coins on the ground?
That's how he uses his tamer skills?
How did this guy get on our prospective targets list? I know I've seen enough.
I haven't been fully convinced just yet.
Guess they need another push.
He's signing up to take down a rush bolt. Hardly anything to be impressed by.
No, but still, this will give us a pretty good opportunity to see him in action.
Okay, it's showtime. We'll be doing this with no offensive magic today.
What?
If we make this look too easy, they'll realize what I can do.
That's some real sound reasoning indeed.
Ugh, how are you gonna fight without fighting, though?
Proud Wolf, you know what I am, don't you?
Of course! You're the best tamer around!
And do you know how tamers typically fight?
Well, they usually do it by using their tamed monsters, don't they?
So you do understand. Now then, Proud Wolf, go take him down.
Wait! You want me to do this? No way! No how! I can't!
He took it out with just one hit! Way to go! A mighty fine show!
Huh? Wait! Seriously? Did I just... I mean, was that me? That's right. I used to be strong. I was. I still am. Proud Woo!
This thing's pretty big for a wolf. I think it's trying to look threatening. Magical net! Is it trying to speak? Monster telepathy.
Please, Mr. Wizard, don't kill me!
I, really wasn't planning to.
I'm really sorry. A lonely little wolf like me picking on you? What was I thinking? Please, spare my life. I'll do whatever you say. Please let me live. Just let me live. Please, please.
Well, I'm a tamer, so do you mind if I tame you?
Go ahead! By all means!
Was he ever actually strong? Well, I guess some things are best left unsaid.
You guys just leave this to me! Don't you worry your little heads! I'll take care of these runts for us.
Impressive. That wolf can hold its own.
Which means the boy might be a better tamer than he looks.
That's no good. They're starting to think I'm strong. Heal. Heal.
Seriously? You gotta be kidding me!
Never mind. Looks to me like its bark is worse than its bite. Kid can't be that great of a tamer after all.
Perfect. We look weak again.
So be it! Come at me then! It'll end the same way for you every time!
Might take all day at this rate. Magic boost, physical boost. Maybe that was a bit much. It's hard to get this stuff just right. I should probably give Proud Wolf a buff. Magic boost, physical...
Yuji! I gotta refuse. This is an honest battle between us monsters. Can't have you stepping in and interfering with the results on this one, I'm afraid.
But, hold on.
Today, I fight for my namesake! For the pride of all wolves!
Maybe that wolf isn't half bad after all.
Well, it can't be too great if he needs that long to take down 3 rush bulls.
Good. Looks like they finally bought it.
Yuji!
Summon sword! Goes my cover. Probably wielded this too well.
That kid always have a sword?
No. Does that mean he can do weapon summoning magic too?
Slime.
Earlier, he didn't look like he knew what he was doing.
But that blade didn't waver a hair's width.
None of this adds up. Well, now will you admit that you think he's a potential threat?
Yuji is just a tamer.
Yeah, was thinking the same. Really sucks we won't get to kill him.
Yeah, but we need to get back and report this.
Guess it worked. Okay, Slime. Come on back.
Yuji, they're still talking!
We're taking down some priest next, right? Sounds fun. I forgot. What was his name again?
His name is... We spent the day surveilling the adventurer named Yuji, but we do not believe him to be any kind of credible threat to the cause.
Fine work, you two. But now we face a threat along another front. The village of Messias has fallen.
Messias has fallen?
Yes, and not only did we lose it, but the cleansing flame was used, which means someone specifically set out to destroy the village.
Is the perpetrator our next target?
That much is unclear, but we certainly believe him to be pulling the strings. He has always been a particularly shrewd and careful man. Another plan is now in the works as we speak. Now get out there and determine if the target is a threat.
As you wish.
Do not fail us.
We swear, we will cleanse this tainted world.
So it sounds like if this next guy turns out to be a threat, then we're good to kill him. Would you say that's true?
Certainly sounded like it. We'll kill him. This father's style is a dead man.
Not good. It's too dangerous to let these two run loose. That should keep Father Styles safe for now. But why is the Blue Moon of Salvation after a priest, and one their leaders seem to know?
Welcome to the shop. Hey, you're that pauper from the other day.
Yes, I've brought funds this time. I am a tamer, looking for monster armor for my friends here.
What? For slimes? Go on and get lost. Master Geigel makes armor. He doesn't make junk for disposable little slimes like these.
Boy, what are you doing?
Master!
So that's Geigel then.
This tamer here came asking for slime armor, and I was just gonna tell him
You
to
don't
take
decide
it.
things here. I say who's fit for my wares. All you need to do is stand out front. So, you're a slime tamer here for some armor?
I am.
You good-for-nothing, dim-witted fool! These here are easily the strongest customers we've ever had come to this place.
Sure sized us up big with just a look.
But as much as it pains me to say, we don't have any armor that would do much of anything for monsters of this level right now.
Are they really that strong?
If you want something that would last, I'd have to forge new armor especially for them.
Would you do that?
Oh, I most certainly would. There's just one problem to deal with first.
There's a problem?
I can fix up some armor for you, but not with the materials we have on hand. Your friends here are too strong.
You sure about that, sir? I mean, it's just a bunch of slimes and a proud wolf.
Sure, they don't seem like all that much when you view them as individuals. But when you look at them all together as one with their tamer here, I've never seen stronger monsters than the ones we've got standing in our doorway right now.
Is that so? I guess armor's out of the question then.
No, we just need materials strong enough to suit them. This thing here is a lesser fire dragon jewel. It's among the very best stuff you'll ever find on the market.
You can also get them out in the wild by defeating lesser fire dragons.
Makes sense. The better the materials are, the better the armor.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that even if I use these, the armor would hardly hold up under the strength of those monsters of yours.
So I'd need to get something stronger for you to use then.
Exactly. There's a special breed of these dragons known as the blue lesser fire dragons. Get a jewel for one of those and it might hold up.
Blue lesser fire dragons, you say? And I'd find some up there?
That mountain is crawling with lesser fire dragons. They're rare, but every now and again there's a blue one up there among them.
That's true. They're here, but it really isn't going to be easy for you to find one, though.
Won't be easy for you to find one, and it won't be easy for you to take it down. When one of our veteran lesser fire dragon hunting groups goes down out there, we can almost always trace the whole thing back to a blue.
All right then. Sounds like a challenge.
I'm not saying you won't have your work cut out for you, but if you can go get me a jewel from a blue, then I can fix up something real special for one of your monsters.
I'll get one. Tell me though, if there are lesser fire dragons, does that mean there are normal fire dragons too?
Well, obviously they exist.
Yeah, but I have never heard of anyone actually taking a full fire dragon down.
That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just have to settle for that blue lesser variety.
Well, I'm here, not holding my breath.
I'd like to take on these requests.
You really want to try for all of these?
If I'm going to look into these monsters, I might as well take on requests for them.
Looking to take down lesser fire dragons, are you? I feel like this is a bit much.
I'll be fine. I'll use magic or something.
Huh? But magic doesn't work against lesser fire dragons, though. Lesser fire dragons are naturally graced with very strong magical protection by their jewels. Their tough scales make them resilient against ordinary attacks, too.
They sound like a real pain. How do people defeat them?
Using water more often than not. Lesser fire dragons are so weak to water that a few dozen liters can take one down. However, carrying enough water all the way up the mountain is not a particularly simple feat.
Why not just use water magic?
Conjure up all that water? One would have to have incredible magic reserves. There's nobody with magic like that.
Water magic's my specialty.
Well, even if you could, you'd have to cross over the river to get to the mountain before you could even try doing anything.
What river?
A river that is home to this fish, a vicious man-eater, known in town as the piranha. If this thing gets its teeth into you, it'll drag you under, straight to the very bottom of the river.
I'll take that request too.
Do you even understand these words I'm speaking?
Wow! That's some mountain!
Clearly still an active volcano. But is it safe? Are we in danger of getting caught if we close in?
You wait there!
Ask who? So is that thing a slime too?
Beats me!
Red slime. Guess there are other types.
Yuji, they say it's fine!
At this day, the volcano is safe!
This must be the river where the piranha lives. She said it'd be swimming at the surface, but... This the right place?
Yep, it's
See signs of anything out there?
I can't really tell with all this water.
If I can't use the slimes to sense anything, I guess we'll need to check below the surface. So how about it? Can you guys swim at all? I'll have to try something. Magic Maker, slime net.
Not seeing much. It's dark and scary down here.
Stay alert, fellow slimes!
Huh? Found something. Think I'll hop on in.
Careful down there.
Hey, you okay down there?
Find anything?
I'll go check too.
Well, Yuji, I guess there's nothing down here.
Okay, one request down.
Yuji! That thing's back for more!
Spell transfer, fireball!
Wow, that was cool!
Surely it isn't gonna come back from that, is it? Since when did I have this many? Huh? Monsters, huh? Usually my slimes would have alerted me by now. Hey, what are those?
Huh? Yuji, we found them! These are all lesser fire dragons!
All right, let's go. What's the matter with all of you?
Well, Mama Leaf told me that lesser fire dragons are super scary!
Do slimes actually have moms? I guess these dragons are some sort of big deal for my slimes to go up against. Which means... looks like they noticed me. Time to give it a try. Water cannon! Ordinary water really does the trick. Didn't quite believe that. Maybe these things need to stay superheated to survive. And I take it this is the jewel. Huh?
Bring it! Who's scared now?
Let's go, Yuji!
Let's go forth and fell the lesser fire dragon together!
Let's beat 'em up!
Good grief, you guys. Spell transfer, water cannon.
Huzzah!
They're almost too weak to water. This would get patched out in a video game.
Ah, Yuji! Yuji!
We found a blue one!
Well now, it sure looks tougher than those other lesser fire dragons. And judging by those blue scales, I'd wager this is exactly the kind that we're after. Slimes, I want 10 of you to surround that dragon.
Okay!
Spell transfer, water cannon!
Working! Sure is!
But that wasn't enough!
It's making right for us!
Yuji, help us, please!
Water cannon alone isn't enough, huh? Then we just need to use something that will chill it even more. Ranged frost, medium! Figured that might not be enough. Okay, Slimes, I want you all to gather up directly in front of the dragon.
Okay!
Spell transfer, ranged frost, medium, time sin! Did that work? I guess we won then.
Did we? Yay! We did it!
This should get us the armor we need. All right, let's go take down the rest of the lesser fire dragons and call it a day.
Okay!
Spell transfer, water cannon!
There's another!
Water cannon!
And another!
Water cannon!
Yuji!
Water cannon!
There's another one
Water
of those
cannon!
blue
Water
ones!
cannon! Water cannon!
Another!
Water cannon! I'd like to submit these for completion.
You did all of them? That's 202 lesser fire dragons eliminated. And you were able to take care of the piranha as well?
Yeah, actually it was hiding, so I had to lure it out.
Huh? The piranha should normally swim near the surface. It's almost always up at the top looking for easy prey.
Well, it wasn't today.
Thank you. I'll make a note of that.
What's that?
An emergency investigative survey. We always send out a survey whenever any monster shows unusual signs, just to be safe.
That makes sense. Are you still open?
Oh, it's the tamer from this morning.
Managed to find yourself a blue lesser fire dragon?
Yeah.
That's an actual blue lesser fire dragon jewel!
You got this by yourself?
Well, with the help of my monsters.
You lot are even stronger than I thought.
I just lucked out with the right skills. So you can craft some armor for me with this thing, can't you?
I sure can. You're in for a real treat when I'm finished. I take it you want something for Proud Wolf there?
Yeah, and I was also thinking... I've got one more. So can you also make something for a slime, too?
You didn't get one blue lesser fire dragon jewel.
You got two?
And if you need any regular lesser fire dragon jewels for other things.
Is this whole pile lesser dragon jewels?
Each and every one of ridiculous quality.
When you say they're ridiculous, you mean ridiculously low or...
Ridiculously high!
Really?
Each one of them is crystal clear without a blemish anywhere in sight. I can definitely fix you up with some real fine pieces using these.
Consider the request made.
All right, let's get straight to work, boy. You get that forge piping hot.
Yes, sir!
Can't wait to see what they make.
That there's my finest work yet. Though half of that's thanks to the quality of those jewels you brought in.
Well, that's a good thing to hear.
Go on and put them through some tests.
I've never felt so light before! This is crazy!
Doesn't look like he's struggling at all, but he's way faster than usual.
Look at this
As our main form of travel, this is good news. And now it's your turn to show off.
That thing is fast.
Yep, not too shabby.
Again, much faster than usual. So you think that armor you made can stand a little bit of a magic boost?
Putting it through an endurance test? I say give it a go.
Stamina buff, mobility boost, defense boost.
Whoa, incredible!
Looks like it's in one piece. Seems to me you're all set.
Thank you. This was definitely worth the wait.
Hang on. You've still got more things to test out, right? I don't imagine you all just run around whenever you get in a fight.
This guy's actually pretty sharp. Hey, Slime, come on back this way.
Coming!
Spell transfer. Range frost, medium!
That slime can use actual magic? Wow!
Where in the world did that power come from?
I'd like to keep this stuff a secret.
Seems like it just barely held up to that spell. You ever use any more powerful magic than that?
On occasion. Would doing so break it?
Certainly a possibility. But this is the absolute best I can make with the materials you brought me.
Meaning you could probably do more with something better?
To even think about trying to make anything stronger than what I'm holding in my hands.
A fire dragon.
I could do more with an actual fire dragon jewel, but no one's going to stand much of a chance defeating one of those.
Why not?
One look should show you why. That thing lives deep in the volcano's lava, but will occasionally poke its head out.
And that's the only thing it ever does? Poke its head out?
Yep, that's right. It peeks out from time to time, but it never does anything more than that. So long as no idiot goes up the volcano pouring water on the thing.
So the fire dragon's weak to water too, then. What would it do to the volcano if it came out of the lava, though? Would it destroy the town, I wonder?
Yuji! They're all going totally mad up here!
It's just like back in Faston.
Another plan is now in the works.
Slimes, Proud Wolf. Head to the volcano and see if you spot anyone who looks out of place.
But what for, though?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh! We have eyes on a pair of fellows!